I am the youngest of 5 kids in my family. I'm currently playing basketball and majoring in athletic training at BYU.
She's a smart cookie.
So I love my mom and my sisters, and they're awesome and did amazing things while they were here. I get compared to them a lot, or asked of how are you gonna hold up the Hamson legacy? And I am still a Hamson. I'm still proud to be a Hamson, and I love my family. But like, I am my own person, and I just have my own strengths that are different.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode. I'm here with the shortest Hamson in our family, Heather Hampson. Heather, thanks for coming on.
Of course.
Heather, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Heather Hampson. I'm from Linden, Utah, born and raised there, never moved. I am the youngest of 5 kids in my family. I'm currently playing basketball and majoring in athletic training at BYU.
She's a smart cookie.
So, yeah.
And like I said, she's the shortest, but just go ahead and list all of your family's heights. Okay, starting from your dad.
Okay, so my dad is 6'8", and then mom is 6'7", and then going from oldest child to youngest, Jen is 6'7", Alan is 7'3", Tim is 7'3".
Oh my god.
Sarah is 6'8", and then I'm 6'3".
And you're literally the shortest, but not even short.
Yep.
I love that for you. I love it for you. All of her siblings, we talked about this earlier a little bit. They all played sports. But all of your sisters played at BYU.
Yep.
And your mom as well, right?
Yep.
Your mom was like a All-American, like.
Yep, 3-time All-American.
And if I remember, your sister played volleyball and basketball.
Yeah,
right?
Jen did. Sarah did for 2 years, but then just continued with basketball after 2 years.
And you got to play with Sarah
my freshman year.
Your freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? How was that?
It was awesome. I mean, it really like increased our bond,
Yeah.
and it was also like really nice to start college to have like my sister on the team, because like college is scary and basketball's scary, and there was like 7 seniors when I came in, and so it was just like a lot, and so having Sarah there was just really helpful.
And that was her senior year too.
Yeah.
So really, you got one last ride with her. Like it was like, and obviously that was the same for high school.
No, so we were actually perfectly like spaced out that like when I come in she leaves, but because of COVID she got like an extra year. And that's how we got to play together.
Wait, that's so happy.
Yeah.
I love that for you. Okay, so Heather is literally, we call her the mom of the team. She literally like makes sure we have everything and is the smartest little girl on the team. She literally carries our team GPA so bad. But you're studying PT. You want to be a PT?
Athletic training.
Athletic trainer. Mm-hmm. No, not a PT.
Yeah, so what Jeff does.
Oh, okay, okay. So like the taping and all that stuff.
Yep.
Okay, tell us how you picked that.
Well, I've always been in sports, so I've been around it mostly. But in high school, I took a sports med class, and we basically just like learned a little bit of anatomy, learned about injuries, and we learned how to like tape. And it was like my favorite class in high school. And I was like, dang, this sounds like a fun career. Yeah. And so I started to exercise science was my major until I got in my master's program. But I like loved anatomy and like all those classes, and so I was like, this is great. And then Jeff's pretty awesome, so why wouldn't I want to be like a future Jeff? Shout out to Jeff Hurst.
I love it.
But yeah, so just that sports
anatomy class. That's like, did you have to do like the cadaver stuff? Like, is that
so like twice a week I'd go in for 2 hours and we'd see cadavers and learn muscles and bones from cadavers and stuff.
Oh my god. Doesn't that smell? I've heard it smells.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, it's formaldehyde, so it's going to smell. But, like, in high school, how you, like, dissect a pig or a frog, and it smells disgusting. But, yeah, do you remember the chemical smell, though? Oh. Yeah, so, like, it's that smell, but the room is really well ventilated, so it doesn't. So the smell, it's like you smell it when you walk in, but then it's, like, not as bad.
You get used to it. Breathe through the mouth type of thing.
No, exactly. And we wear, like, gloves and have, like, lab coats. And I literally bought scrub pants and only wore it for that class because I was like, I'm not getting whatever juices going on in here.
Juices. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's sick though.
But it was really cool to learn, and BYU has a really good cadaver program and stuff.
So you said you took that in high school, so your high school offered just like anatomy stuff and
Well, I took that class in college, but they had like a medical anatomy, but it's just pictures. We don't actually get hands-on stuff in high school.
Okay. I love it.
Okay,
awesome. So Heather, this is your last. Well, actually, you might be coming back if you wanted to.
It's my red shirt. I'm a redshirt junior, technically.
So technically, you should come back. But tell us about what's your experience been like at BYU?
Like basketball-wise or school-wise or all the above?
Whatever you want.
All the above. Okay. Well, college school-wise was definitely an adjustment. High school was pretty easy. I mean, I didn't take any concurrent enrollment or college courses in high school, but it was an adjustment. But college courses are so fun because you don't have to be at school for 6 hours and there and just like focus. You can take classes when you want and pick your professors, and I just like love having control over my schedule as a college student. But the professors are awesome, and I love the spiritually involved. Like the classes are like you pray before every class, and some of my classes would have like a spiritual thought and like all that stuff. Fun. And so that's always been really fun. I've loved that. Basketball has been awesome. I've been so many places because of basketball, and so that is probably like traveling with the team and like being around the girls are probably my two favorite things about
Did you
basketball.
Get 2 foreign trips?
No, I was supposed to though, because when I came as a freshman, we were supposed to go on a foreign trip.
Yeah.
But then because like COVID was still like kind of new, they were like, no, we can't do that. And so then when we went, when did we go? 2023?
Yeah.
Summer 2023, we went to Italy. That was my first foreign trip.
Where were we supposed to go that first year, do you know?
I think we were going to go to like London and like that area in Europe over there.
Wait, dang.
Wouldn't that have been so fun? I know, I wish I went.
Amber was talking about how she wanted to go to Greece. She's like, oh yeah, that can be your next foreign trip. And I was like, dang. Like, Italy was so fun.
Greece would be so fun.
But Greece is sick. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, I've been there before. It's really fun.
Okay, this leads me into the next thing. Heather is a big traveler.
No,
you and your sisters travel all the time. Like, what's some of the like your favorite places that you've been to with your sisters?
Well, my like junior year of high school, I think, or senior year, some summer forever ago, I went to Croatia and Greece with my sister Jen, and then we also went to Austria for a day, and so that trip was a lot of fun, and we like basically went and saw. Went to Athens and like saw the Pantheon and like all that stuff was so cool. And then we ended our trip by going to Crete, just like a little island in Greece, and it was like a little more chill. And so but it's beautiful over there. The water's freezing, but it's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I mean, we also went in the spring, so totally surprising.
But that's the place where you like see like clear water. Like,
yeah, so clear.
Wow.
Like blue. It's so
like
pretty.
Lives up to the hype.
Yeah, no, it's so pretty.
Oh my
but
gosh.
If we go on another foreign trip, I would throw in Croatia because Croatia was beautiful. And I was only there for like a half a day, but I loved it there.
How long do you guys go for? Like, what's your usual stretch of time?
I think we went for a week.
Okay.
But we hit like 3 countries, and like we were jumping. I wouldn't totally recommend doing that all the time. It's definitely exhausting, but it's a good way to like travel when you're young and more resilient to travel. But yeah, no, that was a fun one. But I think going to New Zealand recently was probably my favorite.
Oh yeah, for
Kaylee's wedding.
That was so fun.
Yeah, that one was crazy. But we did so many fun things. Like we went and did.
I remember seeing the pictures and I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, we went and my favorite one was doing the glowworm caves. We like. Did you see those pictures?
That is so sick.
We literally like rappelled down this like hole into the cave. It was like a 300-foot rappel into like pitch black. Like we had like little lamps and stuff, but like it was pitch black, and then we just like turn our little lamps off, and like you just see like little teal like dots, and those are the glowworms.
The glowworm. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Did you touch one?
No, because they don't want us to touch them. You know. Plus, it looks kind of gross because they're like webby and like you know what the like the glowing is like basically their poop, so I didn't really want to touch it.
I had no idea. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. So what do you guys like, you take it every summer, or like when do you guys like go on these trips? Like is it just really just like, oh hey, like let's just go, or you plan them?
Well, we definitely like plan trips like usually like a year in advance, because it's like hard to like book things and then saving for it. The only like, I mean, Kaylee's wedding was a little more spontaneous because we didn't find out about it till like December kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's usually like a year ahead, but like our family like loves traveling, and like we just like, for me, like I would love to go to Iceland next, and like, or Ireland. One of those two like would be so fun. But
probably have so many points, so many sky miles.
I know, I do have a decent amount. I'm still only silver.
Oh.
Turns out you gotta fly a lot more than I do. I mean, if we were like taking Delta for our games, I'd be racking up points.
100%.
But
yeah, I love it. Heather, did you only play basketball growing up, or how did you get into basketball? Like I know all your family like has kind of played, but
I mean, did the junior jazz when I was younger.
I love it.
I mean, it's my mom's sport, her sole sport, so like I was gonna play it, obviously.
100%.
But my mom was awesome and let me dabble in other sports. Like I actually did gymnastics for 4 years growing up, but then I got Osgood-Slaughters in my knees, and so I had to stop doing that. And then played like soccer, and then I picked up volleyball, and I loved volleyball, so I played volleyball and basketball all through until end of high school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you pick like what you wanted to do? Or were you planning on doing both?
I thought about doing both,
okay,
but because like Jen did it and Sarah did it for a little while, but like doing both in college is really difficult because seasons overlap. By at least in college it overlaps way more. Like in high school it overlapped by like only a week, and so that wasn't as big of a deal, but in like college it overlaps like 2 months, and so like that's a little bit more of a big deal. And if you can't find two coaches that get along, and like it's just not really worth it sometimes. But yeah, no, it was hard to pick, but in the end I wanted to come to BYU, and basketball worked out, so that's what I did.
I love it. Was BYU like, you always knew you're like, oh, I'm going to BYU?
Yeah, I mean, mom came here, and then I grew up watching Jen play basketball here, and so like it was just like the environment's so fun, and then I'm surrounded by people that have the same values as me, and so like it's a safe environment, and I love it, and close to home. That's a plus.
Yeah, true. Like how far is that drive
to my parents' house? Well, from the annex it's like 15 minutes, but from my apartment it's like 22 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
So easy.
Like, okay, I'll come home for dinner. Like,
no, literally. Yeah, literally, I go home. At least now I go home like twice a week.
Yeah, no, that's so fun. I remember watching a Deep Blue that came out about you, and you talked about just kind of the struggles with being like, your mom came here, your sisters came here, just like your sisters and your mom were beasts. Like they were so good. Do you want to share just like a little bit about that, of how like you were really like, oh no, I'm just gonna be Heather? Like,
yeah, I mean, those are big shadows to live under, and I love my mom and my sisters, and they're awesome and did amazing things while they were here. I get compared to them a lot, or I'm asked of how are you gonna hold up the Hamson legacy and all the fun stuff, and I am still a Hamson. I'm still proud to be a Hamson, and I love my family. But like, I am my own person, and I am shorter, so I'm gonna have to, find new ways to score or play defense, and but like, just because I'm shorter doesn't mean I'm any less good or anything like that. I just have my own strengths that are different than my sisters and mom, but it's a dogfight every day, and just on the working grind. Hard.
I love it. You just barely had like literally a breakout game. Remind me who we played.
Kansas State. Yeah.
Heather like literally came in, took care of business. It honestly, like Heather is like literally one of the hardest workers I know, and so like just being able to like I watched your Deep Blue after that, I think like a couple days later after that game, but it just is cool to see like you work so hard, like especially like with your class schedule and then coming in, like sometimes you have to miss lift because you have a class in the morning and that's the only time it freaking can be taken.
It's so dumb.
Or like, you know what I mean? And then like you'll have to stay after, make things up. You're always like getting up extra shots, like doing all you can, but like still like dedicated to being athletic trainer. Like it just is really cool to see like your hard work pay off. And like I think like for me to like witness it firsthand, it's like honestly like it's like inspiring. Like it's like cool to like be able to like know that like you can do both. Like I think a lot of girls like shy away from like hard majors or like really being what they want to be because they're like, oh, it's so hard or whatever. But I think just like you doing both, and even like your sisters like playing both sports of volleyball and basketball, and like even Sarah like majoring in freaking software, like it's like really inspiring. I think your family like does a great job of just putting your nose in, working hard, and just like literally doing everything you can in that moment, like to be your best self. Like it's really sick.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I just had to tell you that. I feel like we never like honestly like sit down and talk about like all your like your past things of like your family and like just everything you're doing, and so I just wanted to tell you. Sorry I'm on here. Let's get back to our season. What are you who are you most excited to play first of all? Well, that we haven't played already.
We haven't played. Well, excited to go play Baylor at their house.
We have never been to Baylor.
Yeah, we haven't been. That'll be fun. And that'll be fun. That'll be a fun game. I'm excited for our Iowa State matchup. Curious how that's going to go. I just, Audie Crooks is a big girl. Excited to play against her.
She's a big girl. Oh, I remember last year I got hit by a screen. Like it was like open court. I was like picking up 94 feet. She zigzag. Audie just hitting
just a brick wall out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's so good. But yeah, big girl.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play Iowa State too. Like genuinely I feel like it'll be like obviously we've like lost a couple games. I think it'll be good to just go out there and be like, okay, we have nothing to lose. Let's get after it.
It'll be a good matchup for us too.
Yeah, I think so too. What were some of your goals like coming into this season?
Well, I hoped to play a little bit more, but I'm always here for the team, and whatever role I need to play, I'm happy to play it. But for me, I just like hope to be a little more assertive when I go in and play and confident in myself. And so I try to do that by focusing on defense and like rebounding and just letting offense come, and stuff like that. Yeah.
I love that you said that. That is like me to a T. Like I feel like offense, like sometimes you hit shots, sometimes you literally don't, or sometimes you don't even see the ball like a couple possessions because like our team's so good. But like I love that you focus on defense. I feel like for me too, like that's just something like I know I can control that. I know 100%. It just takes like heart. So I love that you bring that up. That's sick. What would you say is like your biggest motivation, like throughout your whole process of like even like being here, pushing through the hard days?
I feel like I just try to find joy in the simple things and the little moments, and my family also is a big support for me, so they help me stay motivated, especially Jen and my mom. Just always keep grinding, you got it. And my parents text me after every game and tell me they love me and good job and whatever. But I mean, yeah, like I still love basketball and it's so fun, and it's like even though we are like in lows and whatever, like it's still fun to like fight with my girls every day, and like because we'll hit that high eventually, and it's gonna feel so good, and it's gonna be great.
Oh, I love you. I got chills when you said that. That's sick. I love you. That's so fun. What's the funnest moment you've had at BYU?
Well, funnest moment on the team was probably my freshman year. We went to Florida for like our tournament, like, you know, our Hawaii tournaments. We went to Florida.
Oh, okay.
And we like were the underdogs, and we won that tournament.
Okay.
There. And Jetty couldn't come for some reason, so like Lee was like this like head coach. And we like drenched him and like had a fun time. It was really fun.
Nah. Wow.
Yeah, and all the breakfast clubs were on the beach just playing around. We were basically just like bowling on the beach with like these pins that Steven brought. It was so fun. It was so random. But like breakfast club was really
I remember
fun.
when I was out with my knee, I like low-key loved Breakfast Club.
It's so fun,
because
honestly.
we would like play football. We would like literally do whatever. Yes. Right? Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Or like even one day we played wiffle ball. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, 100%. Or we played like spike ball.
Yeah.
With the
pad.
The pad. Yeah.
Steven's more like whatever goes. It's fine. I don't care.
No, yeah, it's super fun.
I love it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the One Love Podcast. Make sure to check us out on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, and we'll see you next time.